CQ, CQ, this is W9GFO. Is anybody out there?
Other people need to see what I've seen. They need to see...
This is the way it's been done for billions of years. Small moves, Ellie. Small moves.
Actually, it's about 3 or 4 minutes ago, and I let the sun reach its peak. So there's the sun right now.
Eating pigs. I just like your little stupid faces, you know? So what do you think of that? Did you notice at the top of the screen? He was using a free version recording software. That was his very first video. That's Paul Storage Jr. He's the original GOAT of Minecraft. That was 14 years ago, episode 1. How to survive and thrive in Minecraft. Before there was a wiki, before there was recipes, before anybody, you just log into the game and fall in a hole. And you wouldn't know what to do, and you'd poop around for a while, and then nighttime came, and it was like, holy smokes. Not too many people survived their first night. So remember my mushroom? Hey, hey, hey. I've been a little busy. So I feel pretty good about Paul Storage Jr. Literally the GOAT. I don't care what Doc M77 says about himself. He's not the GOAT, and his new little logo, it looks like he's a Dodge Ram pickup truck. I just think that's so funny. This was the GOAT, and he used freeware to record with. And it wasn't because he was low income like I am. It's because he wasn't sure it was worth it, and it was testing it out. He later did go pay for the full version of it. He discussed all this on his channel, so I know stuff about what happened. So yeah, this is what I did. Because I'm going to be working out here, I had to get rid of all those chests all over the ground. I couldn't stand it anymore. This way, whether I'm doing pumpkins, cutting trees, farming, everything is here. And my cat is hiding in the rose bushes. So, I mean, I've got some chests in here for storage. That's tree stuff. You know, after I cut them down, the leftovers go in here. That's gardening stuff. I won't need too much of that, but it's also a hose just in case I accidentally knock a pumpkin vine out of the ground, because it happens, you know. I have to be careful. These are just blocks that I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to probably be doing stuff out here. I had to be careful to put in these stair blocks so I could still open the chest and have them accessible from inside and outside. I'm not into doing that realistic looking architecture. This is a game, and it's cubes. There's nothing realistic about it. I mean, I think it's really cute that people are doing that kind of stuff. I think what B-Dubs is doing is really interesting. I just mentioned him because off the top of my head. This is a garden for the residents. I don't think I'm going to ever farm it. I just wanted it to be here. And then the other flat mushroom is going to be lawn furniture and a little patio table so that they could sit out on the veranda in the evening and have a cup of iced tea and look out at the surrounding mushroom houses. So I hope I don't get any more really, really tall ones, because this was really a problem, but that's okay. And then you just hug the wall when you go down. It's the only way I can figure out how to do these things. Whoa! I went outside. I was going to jump off the roof. So you just got to hug the wall on your way down. And I thought red glass because, you know, white building with red dots, red mushroom with white dots. That's what I was thinking. So I'll put a few beds in here. They've already been coming around. The villagers, they've already been coming around. So have the other animals. They always got to see. Look at that cow. That cow got no business over here, but it just had to see what I was up to. They do kind of come toward you. They do. I don't know what it's about, but they do. You gotta be out here for quite some time, though, before they'll do that, and they'll start pathfinding toward you. And there's the barn. Again, I'm not trying to do Architectural Digest. I'm just trying to do something that looks Minecrafty and pretty. So we got a red barn. I call this kind of architecture lacy because it's not, it kind of sort of halfway has support beams, but not really. And you can see through it. I added red glass to really add to that. And I think that granite goes really well with the red glass. It's not way red. Like if I'd used some kind of red block, it would have just been yikes, Now I tried. I have 47 bales of hay. I tried to put them up on the roof and make a hay barn kind of, But the barn's too low. It would have been too crowded to bring horses in without banging your head. Why is that sticking out like that? Oh, it's supposed to be. Never mind. So I just said to heck with it. Not gonna do it. So there's my barn. I didn't want to do this barn, but I couldn't stand looking at that white slab anymore. Oh, and I put a cat inside. Did I put a dog in yet? I don't remember. Let me look. Oh, I can't wait till I have a keyboard and mouse. This is so, And these walls, you stick to them. I don't know what that's about, because it's hard to get through there. So I made her a bed, but somehow she fell off of it. Because they don't like being on slabs, because it's not a real block. They won't teleport to you until you get near a solid slab, for instance. So, like when I'm going up and downstairs and whatnot, they don't know quite what to do. Yeah, I know. So I figured she'd be happier if she was on that wall, but nope. She's gonna be doing what she's gonna be doing, I reckon. So yeah, he wasn't ashamed of being on that freeware. That wasn't his job. He has a full-time job. Married, kids, the whole thing. He owned his own business. I don't remember what it was, but he owned his own business. And he just thought he was going to do stuff to be helpful. Probably, I'm guessing, his kids were playing the game. And he probably started these videos so his kids could see what he learned about how to do the game. See, I put these flowers on the other side of these plants so that the bees can help pollinate them. I'm trying to do that all over the place. I'm going to have to get serious and make some bee hives instead of just the nests, because I'm going to have to position the bees where I need them to be. I should show you down in the basement too. Let me stop this recording, make sure it's okay, and then I'll come back, okay? It's nighttime now. Time is going by even though I've logged out of the game. Huh. Oh, you know what I should do, because I'm right here? I should look at all the piggies I've got now. Yeah, buddy. I love me some piggies. Poor little things. Nobody appreciates piggies anymore. It's so sad. Just wanted to see if I left anything important in here. Don't think I did. Look in here. I got to go through these books. I want to start getting some stuff to go deep sea diving, because I learned a thing. Hi. I'm not carrying any carrots, potatoes, nothing. I have nothing. But look at those little butts. I want to go in the ocean, because I found out something today. I don't know whose video I was watching. This new terrain generation, diamonds don't form very frequently even if they're at the right level, if the cave is exposed to air. So, like the cave I'm living in, it's not going to generate much diamond because there's so many big pockets of air, even if you're at the right level. I redid my garden too to get rid of those chest monsters. See, I put the chest monsters inside the garden and my crafting table and everything. So I don't have to. I just don't like all that stuff laying around, I just don't. And I planted these birch trees so it goes with the garden. It all kind of blends in together. I still have to cut all these redwoods down so I can grow my houses. And I still have to fix one of these. Here, this one. Farm. I have to fix that and put back a composter, because the villagers have abandoned that now. Now I'm going to show you down in the basement what I've been up to. Hipsy hop. Well, I shouldn't go near that pumpkin. Oh well. I did it. Whatever. Because I've been kind of doing things today. I don't know exactly why. I just got the fussies. I felt like fussing with something. I keep not taking my mule up because I think I'm going to bring those sheep down. And then I decided I'm going to record for y'all guys. And I don't want to be hassled with moving sheep, while I'm trying to talk. Whoa! Because look at me running into walls and stuff. So I can concentrate on you guys and what I want to talk about and stuff. I'm very interested in learning more about science and Minecraft. I've been finding all kinds of interesting stuff. People messing with command blocks and Axiom. I can't use Axiom on Bedrock. I just looked it up. It's another thing like World Edit where you can move things around and, dig holes and build mountains and all kinds of stuff. It would be a really good tool to have, but it's not. They haven't made a version for Bedrock, and I don't think they ever will. So I've been planting trees, and I've been digging with these moss blocks, and I'm hoping I can get some bees down here too. Excuse me, and then plant some more crops in some of these flat places. That's a whole bunch of lichen I gotta dig up. You use shears to get that lichen up. Anyway, way off down there, I found a bunch of diamonds. I figured out what to do. Since they don't grow much on the surface, I'll go back to the holes that I already dug, and just at the same level that I dug those diamonds, I'll strip mine. But the reason I want to go in water is because, okay, in a big cave like this, diamonds don't appear much at the surface. They don't like to form where there's air blocks, right? But they will be exposed. If this was a flooded cave, there would be more diamonds because water doesn't count. So I want to get some breathing apparatus, and there's things you can't do in Bedrock, like the trick where you put down a door so you can get a breath of air. But I've got magma cubes. There was that broken portal, and one of the first things I did was rescue the magma cubes. Those make air bubbles so you can get a breath. Then, of course, there's my trick of putting a lily pad on the surface of the water and dropping down sand on all four sides. And then once all four sides are filled all the way to the surface, remove the lily pad and put sand down in that last hole, and then start digging straight down through that hole. So that's another way to get down. I also learned that I learned something about the. Oh, I have to look it up again, but there's some way. The cat sprang, but it sat down. It got up. There's some way that there's a special part of the monument where you can, if you put down TNT and you surround it with blocks, cover it with redstone block, it'll explode. And you can go straight down, and there's 3 particular places where you will find the Elder Guardian. And although, those ocean monuments aren't really worth fooling with, except for, like, the lights, there's no loot. There's what? A few gold blocks, which I could do. I've been getting gold out of here, brother. I've been getting gold out of here. And then I got that mesa, and that's just full of gold. And there's sponges, because some reason there's sponges. Because water didn't generate the way it does now. You could flood the entire world with, one source block of water. It was a real mess. So, but sponges never got implemented in the game for real. So, whatever. It's kind of one of those jokes. It's an in-joke among the developers, and they decided they would put them in the monuments. So I've been discovering a whole bunch of science stuff about Minecraft. For instance, one thing that really disturbed me, there's a geologist who looked at Minecraft EDU and found out the information it tells you about rocks and minerals is really inaccurate, irresponsibly inaccurate. Stuff that you could just do a quick wiki search and find out what they're telling kids isn't true. And he can't figure out why it's just so inaccurate. And the website is a mess. They have a lot of lessons in all kinds of languages, but you can't access them. What the search results are really messy and incomplete and inaccurate. Like if you go to look up animals, it'll tell you a map about Alaska, but just about any map on the place, you try to look up animals and or any other subject, and they'll tell you about the map of Alaska for some reason. So it's just sloppy, and it's not good science, and I'm really disappointed in Minecraft for that. But there are people doing really great science, including this geologist. So I'm going to be talking about them in the future. Because, this should be a real tool for kids to learn things. And telling people incorrect information about what minerals and rocks are composed of, there's no excuse for that, Minecraft. Do better. So, I just wanted you to see that I'm following an ancient tradition in Minecraft of using crappy software to make videos, except I'm not teaching you how to make sticks and craft an axe and cut down a tree and build a furnace. I figure if you want to ask me about that stuff, go ahead. I want to play they call it the early game in detail. There's so many things that have so many applications, like the thing now with the new thing with cats bringing you gifts that are absolutely essential, like before you ever kill a spider, you can get strings, you can go fishing, being able to get bones by hitting fish with an axe so that you can tame wolves before you ever kill a skeleton. And these things, these moss blocks, it's true. You can get a ton of bone meal. I did. I got these things just cut loose with a bone meal. I think I ended up with about, 12, 15 bone meal for one stack of these moss blocks. And every time you bone meal it, you get a patch about this big. That's a lot of moss blocks, you know? So I'm ahead of the game. I'm always going to have more bone meal than things that need bone mealing at this point, because I can compost the moss blocks. So I'm into playing early game as well as I can. I don't care about dragons. I don't care about withers. I don't care about whatever that thing is in the deep dark. And, I was disappointed when they added the dragon, to tell you the truth. I just like doing stuff, Oh, and I got more diamonds today because I went way down there and just dug them out of the surface. But like I said, now I know where my holes are, where I did dig the diamonds, so maybe I'll do a little strip mining in the future. I'm in no hurry for diamonds. It's just something else to lose, excuse me. But I do want to go swimming, because I just want to go diving and see what all's available, and there's treasure chests and stuff down there too, I just want to see what's down there. I've always been afraid of swimming, but if I have the mouse and keyboard working, and I have some good aqua affinity and stuff, and I have a lot of turtles that spawn here, so it's not going to be hard to get those turtle shells, or scoots, or whatever they're called, so I can make a helmet for diving. So I'll tell you more about the science and stuff later. Had a good day outside, got some good work done while it was nice and warm. I'm doing the best I can with everything I got. So I hope everybody here is okay. I have more to talk. Oh, somebody sent me a letter. I have much more to say about that. But I have to be real careful because I don't want to mess with somebody's confidentiality, So anyway, it was a real nice, thoughtful letter. It made me feel real good. Somebody watched me 10 years ago, and apparently I was really helpful while they were going through some stuff. And they wanted to thank me for just being around. So I'm glad I came back. Okay. You are alive. Wake up. I'd hug you, but my arms don't bend. Goodbye.
I will kill you.
Like, dislike, share, comment, subscribe, or the dog gets it!